know it's the Mac Militant.
Coming to get it on. Hey, get out of my way. I'm coming to thunder and lightning is striking. I'm inviting you all to the storm. Feel the pain that I try to contain. My heart is as black as the blood in my veins, and I'm coming to get it on.
Hey yo, I break and smash and straight whip ass. I can see the fear in your eyes every time that I pass.
Yes, it's here. The day of the week where I love to get fired up. It's Sunday. And you know what that means. It's time for the Sunday Night Heat. And I'm your host, Kyle Masters, as always, from the Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. You can join in on the conversation by tweeting at us at NoHoldsBarredWP and using the hashtag Sunday Night Heat. Everything is located down in the description below. So without further ado, let's get fired up. So guys, basically this show, what it's going to be about is basically anything that's going on during the week. I'm going to release a podcast every Sunday. And it's obviously called The Sunday Night Heat. And it's anything that's I'm fired up about in the WWE. And I'm just going to vent my frustrations out. And then you guys can join in on the conversation, vent your frustrations. And I'll, if you do tweet at me, I will read them in the podcast. So again, follow us at NoHoldsBarredWP on Twitter and tweet at me, and I will read them out for you. So anyways, let's get right into it, guys. What I'm fired up about is the Titus O'Neil situation. He was suspended for putting his hands on Vince McMahon during the Daniel Bryan retirement segment. He was originally suspended for 90 days. Then it got reduced down to 60. I mean, this guy is one of the ambassadors of the WWE. He does so much for WWE in the community. And then he's like, this is his first offense, and you're going to go and suspend him for 90 days at first. And even if you reduce it for 60 days, this guy is still missing WrestleMania now. He could have had a shot in maybe the Memorial Battle Royal or done something else at WrestleMania, but now you're taking him off that card because he was play fighting with Vince. Are you fucking kidding me? No way, man. Come on. This guy is like one of your leading ambassadors of the company, does so much good for this company, and you're going to go and do something like that. Yeah, it was play fighting. I understand where a lot of people are coming from on this, basically saying that you can't just put your hands on a boss, even if when you were if you were play fighting, it was a serious moment as Daniel Bryan was retiring. But come on. He wasn't like he physically pushed him, Vince fell over, and he was like angry at him. They're freaking they're just play pushing. Oh, it fires me up that he got suspended that many days. Maybe just suspend him for like a couple weeks, maybe. Just don't take him off the WrestleMania card. That's brutal. You can take him off Fastlane. You know what? And Fastlane's getting off that is not a big deal. But now you're taking this guy off WrestleMania. That's bullshit. That fires me up a lot. Like, I don't understand how WWE can just take a leading ambassador like that and then just screw him over. I guess I can say that they can because they did it with Hulk Hogan. And they did even worse to him. They took him completely off everything. Like the history books, you can't even search his goddamn name on WWE.com anymore. That's brutal because this guy started your company and he's the reason why WWE is one of the leading wrestling companies in the world today. Without Hulk Hogan, there would be no WWE. That's what gets me fired up, is this whole Titus O'Neil situation. And I hope it gets resolved. I hope he does end up going to WrestleMania and being in that Memorial Battle Royal. That's the only place I saw him being in if he's going to be at WrestleMania. It's bullshit. They overdid it. They overdid it just like they did with Hulk Hogan. They overdid this. Going into some more stuff I'm fired up about, Undertaker's WrestleMania status. Yes, I am fired up about this situation only because of what's been going on since December. Back in December, the original plans were for Taker to face John Cena. I was alright with that, right? You know what? John Cena's going to finish filming his show. He's probably going to be in the Royal Rumble, get screwed over, and then maybe start his feud with The Undertaker. That didn't happen. John Cena goes and gets injured. Shit. I really wanted to see John Cena versus Undertaker. I hope they're saving this until next year, so then Taker can finally face John Cena, and then he can go right off into the sunset and then retire already. But goddamn, Cena just had to get injured. Like, out of all the injuries that were happening already, Cena just had to get injured. Jesus, that fires me up a lot. So anyways, the plans changed from that to Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. Are you fucking kidding me? Braun Strowman. And this is all because of one person, Vince McMahon. He is so high on this guy, apparently, that we are all just not seeing the big picture. Apparently, Braun Strowman is like this incredible wrestler and he has so much talent, which we've yet to see because he's in this Wyatt family gimmick and he's just basically one of the big guys, one of the bodyguards just pushing people around. But apparently he's got this huge moveset and we're going to see it in the next year because apparently Vince McMahon is so high on this guy, he wanted him to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And apparently, there's so much internet heat because of this, people on the internet finding out that this was going to be the plans for WrestleMania, and all the backstage officials. These are all the guys that almost get the last say before Vince has the last say on everything. They didn't even want the match to happen. They didn't want anything to do with Strowman versus Undertaker, and I 100% agree with them. For once, I'm 100% with the officials backstage. They even told Vince, like, look, you're going to get so much internet heat because of this and so much heat because people don't want to see this goddamn match. You need to stop it. And for the longest time, Vince is like, nope. It's my final say. This is going to be the match. Finally, like a week or two ago, they nixed the match. Thank you, God. They nixed the match. We're not going to see Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. Everyone can calm their tits. We're not seeing this match at WrestleMania. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. But that's not one of the reasons why I'm fired up. Because as it stands right now, there are no plans for The Undertaker. None. Zero. Zilch. Undertaker is just going to sit at home. As it stands right now, he has no match at WrestleMania. They have nothing planned for Fastlane to set him up into a feud, which, everything could change up leading up to Fastlane. They're still like a week and a half away. But like, nothing. Zilch. Nada. Undertaker is not set up for any feuds, or there's nothing rumored right now. What also pissed me off about this, that pisses me off that they have nothing right now. They're all backstage just playing with their thumbs going, what the fuck are we going to do with Undertaker? They're probably going to make him face Kane, for Christ's sakes. That's going to be like the last resort. They're like, fuck it, let's just bring Demon Kane back and just have him face Kane. Whatever, we'll set up John Cena Undertaker next year. Another thing I'm pissed off about because of this is my boy Kevin Owens. This guy apparently for the last month was pitching backstage to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And apparently, WWE says no. They turn him down more than once, apparently. What? Are you serious? Out of anybody, now that John Cena can't wrestle him and they've nixed Braun Strowman and Undertaker, you are gonna deny Kevin Owens? Are you kidding me? Even after they officially nixed it, Kevin Owens pitched the idea again. They told him no. Kevin Owens and Undertaker would set up a really unreal feud. Just the mic skills of Kevin Owens alone and the stories you can do with these two guys, that would be an unreal match. People would want to see that at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens can sell for The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and he can easily I know everyone would be like, well, then you're going to have Kevin Owens win at WrestleMania because you got to get Undertaker to put him over. No, it'd be fine if he lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania. It's fine for his character because that's what they're doing now with him after having him lose to Dolph Ziggler for like the last 3 weeks in a row. Then it's fine for him to lose against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Then it's totally cool. But I can't believe the WWE has told him no. Are they blind? Is someone back there like blindfolded when trying to create these ideas and has no idea who the hell is pitching them ideas? Like, what the fuck? This would have been a great feud. WWE just passed up on a huge feud opportunity. Hopefully they finally wake up and smell the coffee after Fastlane. Someone gets them some Tim Hortons or something. They wake up and say, okay, shit, maybe we should do Kevin Owens and Undertaker because that looks like an unreal feud. Now we only have like 5 weeks to do it. I really hope that happens. Anyways, let's move into some more topics here, guys. All right, let's get into something my co-host from No Holds Bar Wrestling Podcast will love me to bring up. Sasha Banks' push. Now, Sasha Banks, a couple of weeks ago, officially separated from Team Bad. So now there's no official, I guess, in the Bella twins are still a team, and Team Bella. But there's no more teams left in the Divas division. They're done. Sasha Banks was the last stop, and everyone's like, okay, shit, now Sasha Banks had that promo where she said she's gunning for the Divas title. Okay, they're going to finally push her. Everyone's been waiting for this to happen since she got called up to the main roster during the Divas Revolution. It's finally going to be here. But no! WWE goes and screws us all again like they always do. Plans were to have her face Charlotte for the Divas title at Fastlane, I found out. But no. All of a sudden, we found out on Monday Night Raw that actually found out on SmackDown the week before that Brie Bella is going to face Charlotte at Fastlane for the Divas title. What? Brie has not been feuding with Charlotte at all the last month. Where the hell did this come from? Charlotte's been facing like Alicia Fox and not like, I know it's Team Bella, whatever, but really, you're gonna finally push Sasha Banks and then you're gonna stick her in a stupid tag team match with Becky Lynch against Tamina and Naomi. Like, god damn, no one wants to see that stupid match. That's gonna be like the pre-show match or the one match in the middle of the card where everyone's like, okay, now we can finally get our goddamn nachos, or we can go to the fucking bathroom and just, let it all out while this match goes on the ring and no one gives a shit about, because it means nothing. I honestly really hope that after this match at Fastlane, she finally gets her push and she gets a match at WrestleMania. Whether you include Becky Lynch or not, I don't care, or you included like 5 more people. There's a giant battle royal at WrestleMania for the Divas title. I want Sasha Banks to have the Divas Championship. And it sucks because my girl is not Sasha Banks. My girl's Paige, but she's for some reason teaming with Natalya at live events and stuff, and probably filming more Total Divas crap, which I freaking hate. I can't believe she's on that show. It really pissed me off when I found out Paige was going to be on Total Divas. I'm like, oh, great. Now we're not going to see her on TV for a long time. That's fucking sick. But anyways, until my girl Paige comes back, I am fine and 100% okay with Sasha Banks being the Divas champion. So I really hope she gets that shot. So I just don't know why they're making Brie have this title shot. Maybe it's out of sympathy for the Daniel Bryan retirement. I know it's bad to say, but come on now. It's funny how that's already set up that way, and it's during the same week as his retirement. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Okay, moving on, guys. All right, I had to take a sip of water there. Moving on. More injuries in WWE. Yep, you heard it. More goddamn injuries. If you haven't heard, we have another injury. At least this one is not serious. It's just a normal injury. But Finn Balor, yes, the NXT champion, the poster boy, is injured. If you haven't seen yet, there's even this trendy video of Bayley doing an entrance for him while he's in his crutches in the ring. Finn Balor hurt his ankle at a live event. Oh, great. Fucking awesome. Another injury. You know what? 2016 has officially become the year of the injury bug. We have Seth Rollins hurt, Randy Orton hurt, John Cena hurt, now Finn Balor hurt. Wade Barrett's still hurt. I mean, he's appearing on TV, but he can't wrestle. He's just there, standing in the background of League of Nations, sort of looking strong, I guess. Who else is hurt? I think I'm missing some people. Yeah, I can't think of any, but there's people hurt. Yeah, Nikki Bella, obviously from the Divas division, she's hurt. But there's so many injuries right now. It's crazy. I can't believe how many goddamn injuries we've had in the last couple months. And now to add fuel to that fire, Finn Balor, the NXT champion, is hurt. I really hope it's not that serious and he's able to wrestle at NXT TakeOver Dallas, which happens next month before WrestleMania, so he can defend his title. It looks like, as they said, that Finn Balor will be carried into NXT for 2016. Doesn't look like he'll be called up to the main roster yet, as they want to make him the official... I guess he's already official poster boy of NXT, but they want to surround NXT around him solely and then build him up more in NXT, which I'm fine with. That's okay. But yeah, more goddamn injuries, and I have this major feeling someone else is gonna get hurt at Fastlane or something, and we're gonna get fucked again. I really hope WWE has their shit together for WrestleMania, as they should. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't hope that they don't, but I mean, it's the biggest stage of them all. They have to be prepared for anything. So let's hope WrestleMania, is as good as it is. As actually Vince McMahon said in a recent quarter interview, their quarter earnings meetings, the meetings they have for it. He said that WrestleMania this year should be just as good as last year's WrestleMania. I hope so, Vince. For your sake, I fucking hope so. Anyways, moving into some more stuff that's getting me fired up, guys. Something that has nothing to do with WWE, but it has to do with a former WWE superstar. Apparently, Rey Mysterio over in Lucha Underground and AAA down there has not been being paid. Apparently, AAA is behind on some payments that they owe to him. How do you not pay a fucking wrestler? You're not ECW from the 90s where Paul Heyman screwed himself out of money. Your actual promotion that makes money down there and people tune into. You should at least be able to pay this guy who you bring in from the WWE after he left there. And she's like, okay, we want to ink this guy out. We want to make sure he's happy, so let's pay him. Let's not, oh, you know what, we'll pay you next week. And then when next week comes, oh yeah, we'll make sure we'll pay you both next week after that. This guy has to be the star person of your promotion. It's Rey freaking Mysterio. Unbelievable. When I heard that, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is probably why this guy wants to come back to the WWE, because he's not getting fucking paid. If he came back to WWE, he knows he's going to get paid from the WWE. Regardless if he's a jobber or not, he knows he's going to get paid probably the same amount or more money, and they're never going to be behind on pavements. I just couldn't believe when I heard that. I'm like, it's beyond me. When you want talent to stay, you got to pay them. Pay your goddamn talent. All right. Moving into some more stuff, guys. Stephen Amell apparently is going to make a WWE return. Are you kidding me? No. Stay on goddamn TV. Stay on TV, Stephen Amell. Keep making that show, The Arrow, that everyone loves. I just hear all the girls and all the guys. Everyone just loves that goddamn show. I don't like it. I tried watching a few episodes. I thought it was god-awful. But anyway, just stay on TV, Stephen Amell. We don't need you on TV. This is taking TV time away from the actual wrestlers, not the actors from a TV show. Just get off TV. Just don't come back to WWE. Stop coming back to feud with Stardust. No one wants to see that fucking shit. Okay? No one wants to see Stardust versus Stephen Amell. Literally no one wants to see that, but the fake crowd noise on SmackDown. They'll want to see it for sure. They'll put it on SmackDown for sure. They'll get lots of cheers from that. No, Stephen Amell, don't come to the WWE. Stay where you are. Don't come. Moving on, guys, to the last bit of news I'm fired up about. Again, it has nothing to do with WWE, but a former WWE superstar. It's been all over right now because it keeps getting more and more news. It finally got announced like a couple weeks ago that CM Punk had an opponent for his first UFC match, and Michael Gal, and then they were gonna set up the UFC match coming in the next couple of months. Nope. Hold it. CM Punk gets injured again. Gets a back injury, I guess, and now requires surgery, so their match is getting pushed even further. Holy crap, man. That's 2 times this has happened now, and people waiting for CM Punk's UFC debut. God damn, man. You know what? Just call it quits. CM Punk, get out of there. You're gonna if you've injured yourself twice training for this goddamn match, what do you think is gonna happen when you actually have your UFC match? You're gonna get your ass fucking handed to you, and you're gonna be like, shit, now what do I do? I should probably go back to the WWE, because that's where it's least likely to happen, because you're probably training more in UFC than you did in the WWE. So, you know what? That's freaking stupid. I can't believe he's injured again. I want to see him wrestle. I want to see him succeed. I don't hate CM Punk. He used to be my boy when he was in the WWE. I want to see him succeed in his UFC pursuit. But I just hate how he's getting injury after injury. It's probably all his WWE injuries now catching up with him, man. It's too late. He should have just stayed in WWE. The UFC run was way too late for him. I know he wants to do what he wants to do and whatever makes him happy, and I'm 100% supportive of that, but man, you just got to give it up now. Come back to WWE while you're still young. You're still like 34, 35 years old. You can still have another year or two run in WWE. They'll love to take you back. They'll open you back with open arms. We can fill you in somewhere. Just come back to WWE, CM Punk. Just do it, man. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Sunday Night Heat. Everything that I'm fired up about in the week of WWE. So please give this video a like. Share your comments down in the section below of what you're fired up about, and subscribe to this channel. As well as go over to Twitter and follow us at No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast and join in on the conversation using the hashtag Sunday Night Heat, and I will read all your comments on the next podcast. Other than that, guys, until next time, stay fired up, y'all.
I leave the place empty. Simply, you get me? I'm low down, gritty and shifty. I'm low down, people against me. Even the best be afraid, cause I approach it aggressively, especially when they roll up and test me. So I'm a disciplined, militant minded /tyrant. If you look for a style like mine, you can't find it. Call me the M to the ACK. I break rules. If you wanna come and make my day, now say,
hey, get out of my way.